This video is created by Nihar from YouTube. This video is created by Nihar from YouTube. The story is written by Nihar for public domain purpose only. The name Pearl supposedly comes from Chinese word Zhengzhk through Zengig. According to ancient Chinese legend, when dragons were fighting amongst the clouds during storm, pearls came from the sky with raindrops. Dragons and pearls are closely connected in China. The birth of pearls is surrounded by legends. According to ancient Greeks, they were the tears of a sea nymph. Ancient Slavs considered it to be a stark reflection of a lightning in the eyes of a mollusk. Chinese believed it to be a petrified moonlight in the water. Even today, when most of the secrets of pearl origins have been discovered, the living stone keeps it secret. Pearl is the most mysterious and amazing stone of all gemstones. It is a personification of femininity and tenderness. This is the only stone in jewelry used without any special treatment. Delicate play of colors and a mysterious inner glow draw attention to it from ancient times. These very qualities, along with spherical or regular pear shape, have brought worldwide fame to pearls. Its whiteness and iridescent chatoyant glow made it a symbol of purity. Though pearls cannot be described, it is possible to long to have them. From the ancient times, it has been considered to be the most valuable and wanted treasure, which is why pearls were the indispensable attribute of monarchs. They were cherished in queens' and fashionmongers' bosoms, and also they were widely used in incrustations of crowns, rings, beads, earrings, belts, buckles and chests, with treasures of millions of people. The oldest surviving record about pearls is commonly considered to be the following sentence from the history of the King Shu. In 2206 AC, the King Zhu received pearls as a levy from the river Wai. 42 centuries ago in China, pearls were considered to be an attribute of table of ranks. Emperors' court nobility were distinguished by a bead of nephrite, turquoise or coral, while the highest court official wore a pearl on his hat. Pearls are mentioned in Old Testament, Talmud and Quran. This story is written by Nihar for public domain purpose only. A brief history of fashion. In the Mughal Emperor of the Mughal Empire came from Mongol descent. They ruled over almost the entire subcontinent of India from 1530 to 1707 and spread Muslim arts and culture over the 16th and 17th century. Beauty women of imperial court had a 16-step ritual. They had symmetrically arched eyebrows, a nose piercing studded with diamonds, and used betel leaves to redden their lips. Mehendi, henna, was often used for decorative purposes and as a remedy for skin irritation. Jewelry. The Mughal period is known for its development in creating jewelry. Women wore pearls on their wrists, legs and heads. Men were drawn towards turban jewelry, which were covered in jewels and fixed firmly with a gem. Princes had 6-8 sets of jewels. The clothes worn by women were similar to men. They wore loose-fitting trousers either striped or painted. A peshwas, fitted tunic and skirt, was popular for women and still is now. Men's clothing was characterized by muslin, silk and velvet with elaborate patterns and colors. B. 1700, the Mughal Empire was the largest economy in the world. However, British rule later in the 18th century caused further industrialization, leading to the decline of the empire. This story is written by Nihar for public domain purpose only. The history of pearls begins with great rejoicings and festivities, followed the return of Sri Rama to Ayodhya and his crowning as the king. Lord Rama distributed gifts to all the monkeys who had served as warriors in his army. Sri Rama noticed his fervent devotee, Hanumanji, and asked, "O mighty hero, how am I to compensate you for all you have done for me and my family?" Many would have wanted wealth, name or fame, approbation or recognition or VIP line in return for their services. But Sri Hanuman was above all these. "I desire nothing, Prabhu." Then Ma Sita removed a valuable necklace of pearls from her neck and offered it to the humble Sri Hanuman. Sri Hanuman received the necklace with great respect from Mata Sita, but began to break the pearls with his teeth. Sita and other ministers who were sitting in the council hall were quite astonished at this queer act of Sri Hanuman. Some wondered why the noble and great warrior Sri Hanuman was behaving like a monkey. "Was it the monkey mind?" Sita asked Hanuman. "O mighty hero, what are you doing? Why do you break the pearls?" Sri Hanuman said, "O venerable mother, it is the most valuable necklace, indeed, as it has come to me through thy holy hand. But I want to find out whether any of the pearls contains my beloved Lord Rama. I do not keep a thing devoid of him. I do not find him in any of the pearls." At this, one of the assembly members ironically remarked, "You would not wear anything that has not got in it the name of Rama. Well, you are wearing your body. You are carrying it about with you. Prove to us that you have the name in it." Hanuman laughed aloud He said, "I shall prove." See, Sri Hanuman then tore his chest open with his mighty hands, and lo! Sri Rama and Ma Sita were seated in his heart. Lord Rama came down the throne and embraced Hanuman and blessed him. He asked him, "Hanuman, what can I offer you on this occasion? I have no gift worthy to be given to you. I am giving you myself as my gift to you." Then, he offered his body to be clasped by Hanuman's hands. This story is written by Nihar Dash for public domain purpose only. When most of us think of pearls, we picture the classic creamy, white, perfect spheres that one sees adorning the necks of high society ladies in films. Think Audrey Hepburn in Breakfast at Tiffany's. These, however, are only one among a wide variety of pearl classifications. In fact, there are several types of pearls that differ greatly in color, size, shape, and place of origin. They're not all perfectly round and creamy. Over the years, natural pearls have become increasingly rare as we have harvested them at an incredibly rapid rate. In truth, the vast majority of pearls sold nowadays are what we call cultured pearls, meaning they have formed only due to human intervention. They are still true pearls, but they've not occurred naturally. HOW are cultured pearls made pearl varieties: Akoya pearl, Freshwater pearl, Tahitian pearl, South Sea pearl, Baroque pearl. How are cultured pearls made? How to tell if pearls are real or fake? To begin growing a cultured pearl, technicians must implant a small section of shell, along with mantle tissue from similar mollusks, into an oyster. They are then carefully returned to the ocean in individual mesh pockets and left to secrete layer after layer of glossy nacre that eventually forms the pearl. The oysters are periodically brought onto land for cleaning and a health assessment. Pearl technicians take every conceivable measure to protect the oysters from disease and damage. Now you know where most pearls come from. Let us take a look at the different types of pearls and how to distinguish them from one another. 1. Pearl varieties. Akoya pearl, Akoya pearl, Akoya pearl. The image that comes to mind for most people when thinking of pearls is likely that of the Akoya pearl. The characteristic luxurious white sheen is exclusive to this variety. Akoya pearls are farmed using the pink Fucata martensi saltwater oyster, found in the colder coastal waters of Japan, Vietnam, and southern China. Japan has long been the world leader in the cultivation of Akoya pearls, producing the most consistently high-quality specimens in the world. While Akoya pearls are typically white, some may possess golden or silvery blue undertones. Akoya pearls typically range in size from 2 mm to 9 mm, with the biggest and most valuable reaching up to 10 mm, although this is exceedingly rare. 2. Freshwater pearl, Freshwater pearl. Freshwater pearl, as the name suggests, this type of pearl is grown inside freshwater mussels, as opposed to ocean mollusks. They are the most affordable and common kind of pearl on the market, although the finer specimens can still fetch a hefty price. Freshwater pearls hail primarily from China and can vary greatly in color. Typically, they come in pastel shades of peach, lavender, pink, and white. They are often treated with special dyes to enhance or change their coloring. Freshwater pearls dyed black are known as peacock pearls due to their shimmering violet iridescence. Freshwater pearls can range in diameter from 2 mm to 12 mm, with some new varieties reaching up to 15 mm. 3. Tahitian pearl, Tahitian pearl. Tahitian pearl. Close-up of black pearls. Tahitian pearls are harvested from black-lipped oysters in the temperate coastal waters of French Polynesia. They are known for being the only naturally occurring black pearls, typically sporting a glossy, metallic gray coloring. Darker pearls are less common than lighter ones and therefore fetch a higher price. They are prized for their size, as well as unique coloring, ranging from 8 mm to 15 mm. Tahitian pearls that exceed 15 mm are quite uncommon and fetch outrageous prices. Any Tahitian pearl under 0.8 mm is too small for export. Tahitian and South Sea pearls are the only ones on the market that never receive any form of color treatment after harvest. Their exceptional coloring and luster are what makes them so popular. 4. South Sea pearl, South Sea pearl, South Sea pearl. These highly sought-after treasures are typically the largest and most expensive variety of pearl. Part of their mystique is the fact that they are grown in the infamous Coral Triangle, a section of treacherous water that lies between Australia, Indonesia, and the Philippines. The area is notorious for sharks and pirates, yes, actual pirates. South Sea pearls range in size from 8 to 20 mm, with pearls larger than 15 mm, going for tens of thousands of US dollars. Depending on the type of oyster they form in, they can be a silky white, similar to an Akoya, A sleek silver, pastel pink, or a rich gold. Large, perfectly round South Sea pearls are unquestionably the most prized and valuable types of pearls on the market, which is why people are prepared to go to drastic lengths to farm them. 5. Baroque pearl. Baroque pearl. Baroque pearls in different shapes and sizes. Pearls are assessed by numerous factors, the key one here being shape. There are two primary shape categories that all pearls fall into: traditional and Baroque. Traditional pearls are round, while Baroque pearls are virtually anything else. Some prefer Baroque pearls for their unique shapes, although traditional pearls are generally more valuable. The price of a traditional pearl depends on its size. The bigger, the better. Baroque pearls fetch higher prices based on color and sheen. Since the white and pink Baroque pearls are far more common, patrons will spare no expense to attain the darker ones.